gather round the ashes, the tale of Mount Carmel, where the seals were broken and the heavens fell. Listen to the whispers in the southern wind. Yeah. Vernon Howell on the prowl, a phantom in the prairie grass, chanting as the shadows cast, demanding that the weary past. Changed his name to David Koresh, claiming he's the sacred flesh, painting every brainy mesh, waiting for the grave to thresh. He preached a new light doctrine, locking up his congregation, mocking every obligation, flocking to an awful station. The self-appointed Lamb of God, decoding all the seven seals, loading up the weapons, wheels spinning where the heaven kneels. He took the wise, he took the youth, twisting up the naked truth, building up an army of God, waiting on the armored troop. A stockpile of rifles, a Bible of rivals, an idol of cycles, predicting survivals. They waited in the compound, bound by an illusion, drowning in delusion, wearing crowns of dark confusion. February 28th, the heavy gates are rattling, ATF is traveling and cattle trailers battling. Operation Trojan Horse, a broken force, a bloody course, gunfire in the morning light, a sudden dark and muddy source. Who shot first? The curse that earth will never truly testify. Dozens bleeding, mothers pleading, watching as the heavens cry. 2 relentless hours of a shower made a hollow point, swallowing the swallows as the sorrow hits the shallow joints. 4 agents fall, 6 believers in the slaughterhouse, caught inside a haunted house, a catastrophic morbid mouse. And cat game, the black flame flickers in the Texas heat, a breathless, deep and reckless sleep where death and holy hexes me. 51 days in the haze of the labyrinth, FBI divided, riding waves of an arrogant two-front war. The negotiators seek the peace, speaking to the beast, hoping that the lethal leaks will cease. But tactical commanders demand a more dramatic push, panic in the static as they ravish through the tragic bush. Psychological warfare tearing through the nighttime, blaring out the fight rhyme, staring at the sightlines. Nancy Sinatra in the slaughter of the rap, screaming spotlights are beaming, stopping anybody's having dreaming. They crush the outer fences with the armored iron chariots, pushing out the perishables, playing with the scariest. Every time a treaty fall, the armor made the tension worse, fueling Koresh's prophecy, a violently suspended curse. April 19, the final scene, the guillotine descends. Attorney General Reno signals how the thriller ends. Tanks are punching heavy, holes depositing the bit of gas, tear gas in the corridors, a horror mental with the glass. They didn't run, they didn't flee, they hunkered in the concrete, underneath the sun heat, waiting for the drum beat. Then the spark, the inferno burning up the sanctuary, turning it to ash, a massive tragic black mortuary. 76 bodies in the fire, in the choking smoke, mercy killing bullets in the darkness when the smoldering broke. 25 children silenced by the burning cross, turning to a turning point, a permanent and tearing loss. The Danforth report tried to sort through the twisted wreck, but militias on the fringe felt the noose around their wicked neck. A tragic seed was planted in the ashes of the burning wood. Exactly 2 years later, Timothy McVeigh misunderstood, taking out his vengeance on an Oklahoma City square. 168 ghosts floating in the gritty air, the echoes awake, a payload of